Travis kiddos. Let's talk adding three numbers. So, if you want to add three separate numbers together, there are a lot of ways that we can do it. You can add two of the numbers together first and then add on the third one. You can start at one number and count on all of the rest. You can make a 10 or find a way to make a 10. You can split up numbers to add it more easily. You can use doubles facts, doubles plus one. Any strategies that help you, I want to go over a couple of them with you. Okay? For example, if we were going to add 3 plus 6 plus 4, there are a couple ways we could do this. If you know your number partners for 10, you might already see one. 6 and 4 make a 10. Find a 10, circle that 10, love that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, right? 6 and 4 make 10. So it's always great to work with the 10s because we know them well. It makes things easier, and we do math in a base 10 system. So it's really helpful for us. So we have 10. We have 3 left over here. So we're going to just pull that one down. So we have 3 plus 10 equals 13. Okay? Always good to find things that we can put together easily and then keep adding on. Here's another way to do that same problem. I'm going to show you a few. So maybe you know 3 and 6. You want to add those together first. This is like a number bond, part whole. I'm putting them together. 3 plus 6 makes 9. And then I can add 4 more. Now here's where I can get creative with this. I can either just add 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can count on from the bigger number, right? And to get 13. Or you can make a 10. So if you put these together to make 9, I can make a 10 by splitting up 4. I know this is a lot of extra steps, but getting that brain thinking about the 10s is very important. So I can split this up into 1 and 3 so that I can make a 10 here, find a 10, circle that 10, love that 10, make that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then I can add 3 more. Still get the same answer, but you are making a 10 and finding parts that you know that go together. Okay, another option here, because there's usually more than one way to solve a problem, and we want to be so clever finding more than 2 ways. You could start by maybe adding 3 and 4. Maybe you know that 3 and 4 is a doubles plus 1 fact, or just a fact you know easier. So I might add those together to make 7, and then put my 6 in, so 7 plus 6, which is also a doubles plus 1 fact. Maybe you know that one. Maybe you want to split up one of those numbers to make a 10. That's fine. Okay, use the strategies that work for you. If the instructions specifically say make a 10, either find a 10 if there's already one available with 2 numbers, or make a 10 with 2 other numbers in the problem, splitting one up to make a 10. Okay, let's do another one together and see if we can find multiple ways to solve it. And again, if we need to split up numbers to make a 10, we can do that. We're going to do 2 more problems together. Okay, so let's try this one. We have 9 plus 3 plus 1. So I could start with 9 plus 3. I could start with 3 plus 1. I could start with 9 plus 1. I might do that one because it makes a 10. Find a 10, so with that 10, love that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then I can add the 3. Oh my goodness, this one makes 13 too. I could do it differently. I could start with adding 3 plus 1. Always easy to add one more, right? 4. And here I could either split up my 9 to make 10 with the 4, or I could split up my 4 again. So that's what I did last time. So this time I'm going to show you splitting up the 9. I know this looks like a lot of extra steps, but you might be starting to do it mentally and not even realize it, right? Your brain is so quick, it sometimes does this and skips the steps of breaking every bit down. So we like to spell it out really clearly and show what our brain is doing, even if it's so fast we don't even realize it's happening. Okay, so I know I'm going to need a 6 here to go with the 4 to make a 10. then I have 3 more. So 3 and 10 makes 13. Okay, so this is another way you can do it. I showed you on the last one how to split the 4 up to make a 10 with the 9, so that's why I did it differently this time. You could also do it by adding the 9 and the 3 together first. So 9 and 3, I could add together 9, 10, 11, 12. I, of course, could split up the 3 to be 1. I'll put the 1 on the inside, and 2. Find a 10, circle that 10, love that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and then add 2 more. So 10 and 2 makes 12. And then I still have 1 left over here. 10 plus 2 plus 1 makes 13. Okay? We've already been doing some of this in our addition with regrouping, because when we make a new 10, sometimes we have to add 1 10 and 2 10s and another 10, right? Or 3 10s, because we've regrouped and made a new 10. And it's in the tens place then. Let's do one more together. How about 7 plus 5 plus 4? Okay, where do we start here? Do we already see a 10? I don't. I can't add 7 and 5 to make a 10. I cannot add 7 and 4 to make a 10. I cannot add 5 and 4 to make a 10. So here's where, if you're supposed to be making a 10, you're gonna need to split something up to make that 10. So you can choose whichever one you want. I will show you all 3. You also have the option, if you're not supposed to make a 10, if that isn't in the instructions, you can always add 2 numbers first and then add the third one on. But if you're supposed to make a 10, here are 3 ways you could do it. If I have 7, what do I need to make a 10? 3. So I could choose either one to split up, but I'm going to choose my 5 because it's right next door. So 7, I'm going to need 3. So 5 splits up into 3 and 2. I'm going to make a 10, circle that 10, love that 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So I have 10 plus 2, and that makes 12. Now I need to pull down my 4. So 12 plus 4, I have 2 1s and 4 1s. That's going to make 6 1s. Bring my 10 over, 16. So 7 plus 5 plus 4 equals 16. If I don't want to split the 5 up for the 7, I could do it a different way. I know my 5 plus 5 makes 10. So I'm going to make a 10 here. So 5, I could not do 5 and 5 here because I don't have enough. I have to split up the 7, right? So I have 5 and 5 here. Ta-da! 10. So I have 10, and of course my 2 here. So 2 plus 10, I get 12 again. And then I can add my 4. Same deal as here, 16. Always bringing it back to the original problem to show 16. Last one. If I want to make a 10 with my 4, I really know 6 plus 4 makes 10. I'm going to need to separate this 7 because I don't have 6 in my 5. So I'm going to split my 7 up into 6 and 1. Any of these works. Whatever your brain sees first, great. You can always do all of them to challenge yourself and be so clever solving it multiple ways. But go with what makes most sense for you, because that's going to be the one where you're going to have the fewest errors and really solidify that you understand how to do this. Then you can move on to multiple strategies. Okay, so 6 plus 4 makes 10. I still have that 1. So 1 plus 10 equals 11. Then I have my 5. It's getting a little crazy in here, but that's okay. 11 plus 5. We've got 1 and 5 is going to be all of my 1s together make 6. My 10, 16. Or you can count on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But maybe your brain tells the 10s, go to the waiting room. We'll pull you back in when it's whole group time. Oh, add the 1s together. Then 10s, come on back in. Right? So either way, any way you slice it, you get 16. So important to find those 10s within those addition sentences. And once you've mastered that, or if you need another strategy or you're allowed to use another strategy, try adding 2 numbers first and then adding the third one in. Have fun and happy learning.